I just finished Persona 5 Strikers on Steam, and I absolutely loved the game. I haven't played a Persona game since I finished Persona 3 Reload in 2024, I think. I think that was somewhere, whenever it came out, February-ish, and I finished it that month, or the next month. And yeah, I've been a fan of Persona games since I played Persona 5 Royal in 2025. Sorry, not 2025. In 2023, I got it for Christmas and I played it, and then I quit at some point or gave it a break, and then I came back to it later, like a few months later in 2023, and played it and finished it. Such a good game. But for Persona 5 Strikers, I really loved. I mean, I thought the combat system was alright. I do like Muso games, and I thought the combat here was cool. I mean, it was just, yeah, it was fine. It was fine, but I just really loved the story. I love the Persona 5 cast specifically. I think they all kind of flow well together and work super well, and there's kind of the banter and the kind of comedy aspect, as well as like the storytelling and how they have all each other's backs. Um, and I loved the new edition of Wolf. I At the start I totally thought, oh, spoilers by the way. At the start I totally thought that he was going to be a bad guy. He just had that same aura that kind of in Persona 5 Reload the doctor has that works at your school after Kamoshida. And so I was really worried, and it kind of creeps off like this like weird guy that's just using you and will later become a villain. But no, it twists into him becoming a Persona user, and super. That's really surprised me, and that really made me happy. I was quite excited. I was super hyped. I was super pumped. I was like jumping up and down when he was going with the I art thou, thou art I. I was like, no way, because I thought he was going to be like controlled, but it was amazing. I really wanted to 100% the game, but I found it kind of difficult, and some of the things were like complete the compendium and stuff you can't do unless you're super strong, as well as I think some of them you couldn't do until you've 100%ed it. I don't know. I read some Reddit thing. I like briefly looked at it, so I kind of just focused on the story, and that's what I love doing with the first playthrough. Is just like focusing solely on the story. And if I want to, if I'm really compelled to in the future, go back and play it and 100% it, I'll do that. Just because I think 100%ing it in your first playthrough, oh, that's a mouthful. 100%ing it in your first playthrough is it's just kind of overwhelming and stressful. And I find Atlas games as a really relaxing atmosphere. And even though there's drama to it and fighting in it, I just love to kick back and really indulge myself in this world and not focus on the kind of external factors of these like achievements as much as I love them or love doing them. I get a sense of pride from finishing them. But I mean, it gives me a reason to go back in New Game Plus in the future. And yeah, and also once I finished it, I thought I was gonna be sick of Persona. I remember when I finished Persona, I think I finished Persona 3 Reload. I was kind of just like, I just need a break from Persona. I need a break from Atlas. I need a break from all that. And I took, quite a while. I think I finished it about a year ago. No, it must have been a little over a year. Um, and I finished it, and credits rolled, and I wasn't finished. I wanted more Persona. So I hopped on Royal. Persona 5 Royal, yeah, and started up my New Game Plus, which will be kind of funny because I'm doing this as kind of a review for Persona 5, or kind of a retrospective on Persona 5 Strikers, but the gameplay will be of Persona 5 Reload that I put in this video. And yeah, I started up Persona 5 Royal. I kind of got used to the controller configs being different because I'm playing it with a controller attached to my PC. It was kind of odd that they changed the strikers, but I guess that makes sense because it's like it's not like the Muso hack and slash genre. opposed to, this kind of AB combat system of Persona 5 Royal. Absolutely I love the music and just the atmosphere, and yeah, in Persona 5 Royal and Strikers, they're just they're beautiful games. They compel me. They really just suck you into the story. Like, I was just staring at my screen and I felt like I was part of it. I didn't really have any worries about what I was doing, or it was just amazing, and I hope to play it again in the future. I hope future self plays Strikers maybe in 5 years from now. Maybe I forget the story a little bit, and I'm able to experience that again and 100% it, hopefully. Um, I haven't played Persona 4 yet. I heard the news, or I saw the little trailer that they're having Persona 4 Remake, or whatever it's going to be called. And I'm super excited. I don't know a thing about it, and I'm excited just to get another Persona that I don't know about and can just jump into and enjoy. And yeah, super excited for that. I know nothing about Persona 4. I'm not going to play the older version just because I love like the new Atlas style, even though the old Atlas style is quite cool. And I think I'd have to, and then kind of bringing it back to all the Personas I played, my rankings would probably be 3, I'd put Persona 3 Reload. 2, I'd put Persona 5 Strikers. And 1, I'd put Persona 5 Royal. God, so many, like, kind of hard to distinguish them. But yeah, Persona 3, I enjoyed the gameplay of and like the area that you're located in, but I didn't really enjoy the characters that much. I thought they were okay. I just love the Persona 5 characters better. And then Royal has such a compelling story and just like so much meat on the bone. While Strikers doesn't have as much meat on the bone, even though it's quality. But I mean, with Persona, with Royal, you're getting tons of meat, tons of quality. With Strikers, you're getting some meat, tons of quality. Um, yeah, I just love, and definitely in the future, I want to do a Persona 3 Reload New Game Plus, because I didn't 100% that either. And I do want to talk about New Game Pluses as well. I love the New Game Plus system. I love that you can play a game that you finished years ago, that you kind of forgot about, or you just saw, maybe a video on it or something, and you really want to just go play it again just for the story. And that's a big factor for me, is I just want to play a game again to re-experience the story. And I love going into that New Game Plus, getting everything back that you worked super hard for, and just being super OP and clearing the content. Like, it's funny seeing all the villains in like Persona 5 Royal right now being so cocky and funny. One, I can just go in there and like instantly destroy them. It's it's really cool, and you can just rush through the kind of gameplay aspect of it, which I don't really prefer. I really like the story and achievement hunting opposed to the gameplay. Like, there are a ton of people that are gameplay oriented for certain games, like the Persona games, but it's just not for me. Like, I think the gameplay's alright. I just really enjoy going through that story. So I run it on easy difficulty and run through with overpowered Persona and just have fun. It's just my style of playing, just because I want to see the story. And I first discovered New Game Plus. I mean, New Game Plus has been around for a while. I don't know the exact origin, but I remember I first discovered it after playing Fire Emblem Three Hopes on the Switch, which is that like hack and slash Three Houses spinoff. I didn't even play Three Houses. I just played Three Hopes. I would love to play Three Houses at some point in the future. And yeah, after finishing it, I was like, oh wow, New Game Plus, I can play it again, but like be super overpowered and run through the story and like level up even more and stuff. And you run through, and of course in Three Hopes you're incentivized to go through the other houses. So yeah, I did another thing with another house, and I have not finished that playthrough. I started a long time ago. I haven't finished that playthrough, but I hope to get back to it at some point and do the third house. So I guess New Game Plus times 3 or times two, sorry. Um, but yeah, definitely enjoy the New Game Plus system, and I'm glad that it is. And speaking of New Game Plus, I kind of just searched up comparing New Game Plus and Strikers to Royal, and Strikers seems to carry over a lot more stuff, while Royal doesn't. Like Royal, you start back at your like old like level one. All your friends are at level one, and their personas are at level one. Like the only thing you really get is like your money and your personas, your personal personas, and your like items and stuff. So I mean, yeah, they can be like level one, but have like the strongest gun and sword in the game, which is kind of funny. Um, and yeah, I really hope we get more Persona 5 content with the character roster. I know they have that one game that's kind of like the chibi art style, and I'm not sure. Persona 5 Tactica, I believe. I'm not sure exactly if I'll play that. At least right now, I definitely won't play it right now. Maybe I'll buy it on sale at some point and give it a go, but it's just, I don't know, it's not really my art style preference. But, if the story is good, maybe I'll do a run through that. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see. Feature me, you decide. And yeah, I guess just to end this off, I really want to play more Atlas games. I love the style. I hope for more Personas. I'm waiting for that Persona 4. I'm gonna be replaying Persona 5 Royal for a while. I mean, it's a pretty long game, and maybe I'll play like I'm trying to think like I feel maybe I'll play Catherine Full Body. That's it. It looks like an interesting one, like interesting Atlas game, as well as Metaphor Fantasia that came out. I believe it was last year, and maybe I'll grab that on at one of the Steam sales and play that because I've heard it's amazing. From an Atlas standpoint, I've heard it's amazing, and yeah, super excited. Well, it's about all I have to say, and yeah, talk to you later.